What is going on, everybody? Thank you yet again for tuning in to the Daily Struggle podcast. I'm your host, Zaya X0712. Social media platforms are listed on the screen, so be sure to follow me on any one of those that you may desire. Last night, I made it out to see T to the motherfucking K, Kirkland, a comedian that was here in Orlando. He performed at the Improv, and an amazing comic. And it's funny too, because he doesn't really have like that feel to him to where he's like joking and laughing and shit like that, and he's not an animated person, but what he's saying is fucking funny as fuck, and he's like stone cold face. But definitely gave us a great show, so shout outs to him. I'll go ahead and flash. Your boy took a little flick with him. So peep. So some of the highlights of last night, and unfortunately you can't record in there, or I would have recorded this. But so I have a little bit of a fear. You guys may not know, but I have a fear of going to. And yo, peep, because I don't have a lot of fears, but this is a legit fear. I'd be kind of shook going to comedy shows and sitting in the front, and then the comedian using you as like the butt of his jokes. And yesterday, obviously it was Wednesday night, my shorty hits me up, yo, I got tickets, but they're for tonight. We got to go like now, 8:00 show. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. So usually my girl is late to everything. Listen, my girl's going to be late to her own funeral, but on this one, definitely we were late, 100%. So when we got there, my point being about the lateness is that when it comes to the comedy show, I'm always happy that my girl's late, because that means that we're sitting in the back row. This time around, I guess because it was a Wednesday show, maybe they didn't have a lot of people, so that's probably why the tickets came and they were for the same day. But yo, when we got in there and we sat down, dead fucking center in the front. And we're getting in there late, motherfucker. Not TK, but there was another comedian that was already performing. And the joke that he was trying to tell was that he was talking about Puerto Ricans and Hispanics in Orlando. So we're already doomed. We're walking in Hispanic like a motherfucker. We sit down and already he's like that, pointing and shit. And yo, let me tell you something. All the pauses in the world, your boy's ass cheeks clenched so tight. So tight. Because he was going in. He was about to go in. And I look over and my shorty's laughing. My shorty's homegirl's laughing, because even my shorty's homegirl, she know that your boy been ducking that front row for a minute. So as soon as I look back, because I see him, he pointing and he talking shit. As soon as I look back, they're fucking dying laughing. I almost felt like it was a fucking setup, but it just so happened to happen that way. The joke wasn't too bad. Not a lot of people was laughing too hard. So I faced one of my fears. And it went pretty well, man. I got to say. I wasn't too disappointed. I didn't get my feelings hurt too bad. Another thing that I was going to touch on, and I'm trying to find out who these comedians are, because the dude that was there in the beginning, the one that we walked in on, he was pretty funny. And then there was another dude. So there's another dude that comes out. It's a white boy. And he's, number one, I already knew that something was going to go wrong, because he was like, he had like track pants on. He had like a shirt and a fucking jacket over, and it's fucking hot as fuck in Orlando. Even inside with the AC pumping, you got to think you're up there with that fucking light shining on you, and he's fucking sweating bullets. And he's not getting no love from the crowd. Nothing. And I want to pinpoint, and I said this on my Snap yesterday, so if you follow me on Snap, then you know what I'm talking about. So the white dude comes out before TK. TK being black, and you know, obviously the white boy being white. So the white boy is kicking black jokes. He's joking on black people. And right dead center in the front is a couple. 2 black couples. And bruh, yo, stone cold face at the jokes. I'm looking at my girl and I'm like, yo, you see the people in the front? They are fucking pissed. Because they were pissed. They looked pissed. Like the chicks that were with the dudes, they were like, doing all that fucking extra shit. It wasn't until TK came on, and I just want to pinpoint, before I move off the white boy eventually earned the laughter from the crowd. It was a little late, but towards the end he cleaned it up and he got everybody laughing, and he got a little bit of an applause when he left. But my point is that when TK came out and was kicking the same fucking black jokes, if not even more extreme, because TK out there calling black people hoes and bitches and all that shit, yo, those black people were laughing they ass off, bruh. What's up with that, man? What's up with that? When black people crack jokes on Spanish people, we laugh. When black people crack jokes on black people, they laugh. Why is it always the white guy that gets shitted on? You know what I'm saying? Like, most black comedians tell jokes about white people. Everyone laughs, even white people. Why is it always when a white guy comes out and is telling jokes about black people, like, the crowd is like dead silent? Come on, people. Lighten up, all right? Lighten the fuck up. So yeah, so we spoke about that on my Snapchat yesterday, and me and my girl was having a fucking field day because we was sitting right in back of the people. And as soon as fucking TK came out and bitch this and hold that, bruh, so the people that were in the front that we're talking about, they were an older couple. And I was thinking, with the white guy, maybe they were offended by profanity, or they were offended, you know, by what he was saying, which is insane, because why would you go to a comedy show if profanity offends you? Every comedian curses. Every comedian. So, you know, I'm sitting there, I'm telling my girl, damn, they're pissed off, bro. Like, you know, maybe they weren't ready for those jokes. Yo, TK literally pointed at one of the gentlemen and called his wife of 10 years a bitch and a hoe. And laugh. And again, TK is not an animated comedian. So it's not like he's like, oh, bitch, ha, 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 and then everyone laughs with him. Your man is stone cold face killer, bruh. Hilarious. Hilarious. How funny that they thought it was, and how into it that they thought it was when it was the black guy saying the joke versus the white guy. I don't know. This is something we caught yesterday. And again, I'm not the type that likes to take stuff and turn it into color, because I think that shit's mad corny at this stage in life. If we still have an issue with color, something's fucking wrong with you. But, you know, it was kind of weird to see that, you know. But again, they were an older couple. So taking that into consideration, you know, they may not be okay with a white man telling a joke about a black person. But are more comfortable with a black person telling a joke about a black person. Either way, T to the motherfucking K, Kirkland. Amazing show yesterday. Hilarious. I'm going to try to find and see if I could find that actual, the layout of the jokes that he did last night. I wonder if he's done it elsewhere. He did talk about him having a podcast. I definitely want to check that out. Because again, it was an amazing set. A lot of the things that he was saying was really like old school type shit. And even my girl was like, yo, he old school like you. So here's one thing that he said that just hit home. So on the days that I chill at my girl's house and I stay over and shit, in the morning time, obviously, you know, I'm somewhat self-employed, you could say. So I move at my pace. So I could wake up whenever the fuck I want to, and I could go to sleep whenever the fuck I want to. My girl is a working woman. You know what I'm saying? She works a 9 to 5, a really good job. Shout outs to her. So she has to be up at a certain time. Plus she got to take, she's got 2 boys, and she got to get them ready for school, and she do all that mommy shit, bro, and she don't ask for no help. You know what I mean? Whatever help I give her is because I give it to her. It's not because she asks for it, because the one that I got right now is a motherfucking winner. All right, she do all that shit on her motherfucking own. She don't need no help. Type to look over to you while you butt naked and let you know you ain't shit, nigga. But it was just funny to see him cracking this joke, and he was like, what real nigga, be up in a woman's house. She off at work and you laying up in her house. You out there walking her dog, and it ain't even a big dog. I didn't think that was too funny, because I don't like big dogs. I like smaller dogs. But as he's saying it, I looked over to her and I'd be like, shit, girl, you better know what's up. All right? You got you a winner right here. All right? I ain't the type to be laying up excuse my language. I ain't the type to be laying up in a bitch's shit. Female at work. You all laying up on her couch. If you laying up on a shorty couch right now watching this podcast, nigga, you ain't shit. Take your ass out and go make some motherfucking money. All right? With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Talk about that T to the motherfucking K Kirkland we saw last night. Shout out to my baby for taking me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, boo. She probably watching right now. Love you, girl. You old sexy ass. Besides that, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate everybody for watching. Again, I am your Hosea X0712. Social media platforms are listed on the screen. Follow me. Let's talk. Let's debate. And until the next episode, the next video, everybody stay up, stay fresh. I'll catch up. Peace.